Hi guys, it's me, Gwenny, back with another video. So this video is gonna be my second pen haul for 2025. I think the first pen haul I ever did for this year was in January. It is currently November, and I'm still sort of like, I can't believe that the year is almost over. And I did have like a bunch of milestones for this year. We bought a house. We got a house. My mom is here, my sister is here, and I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that happened so far in this year, and it's not over yet. There might still be more to come. But anyways, so this is my second pen haul for the year, and I've been holding on to these pens for a while, so hopefully they still write. They've been in sort of like a box. One of the things that I did when we were moving was like I made sure that I had a box that was filled with stuff that I needed to film, so that in case I haven't really unpacked everything yet, which is what is happening right now, I still have the box. I don't have to look through all the boxes to look for stuff to film, is what I'm trying to say. But I did pack the box for filming, but I forgot to put my tripod in the filming box. So unfortunately, I'm still using the temporary one that I got from Amazon, I think a few months ago, because like I said, I did not think it through. But anyways, so I've been holding on to these pens for a while. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of pens. 8 sets of pens below. Let me show you. Tilt you down. I have like a bunch of pens right here. And I did sort of find the notebook that I used, I think, for the last time I filmed a pen haul video. I don't think it was my official one, but it's gonna have to be the official one for now. Because, like I said, I still haven't really unpacked everything yet. I do like swatching my pens, though, so I might make a new one again. I don't know. I like making pen swatch notebooks. But anyways, so I'm gonna see if I remember to try it out on different papers. My Hobonichi Cousin, my bullet journal, and the pen swatch book, I think, is what I'm gonna be trying it on. So hopefully you can kind of gauge if you want to use it on your planners and stuff like that. But anyways, hopefully this video is not that bad. I'm currently using a natural light right now, so hopefully it'll show on the video. But before we get to this whole video, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Gwenny, also known as K-Anything Fangirl, and I'm a sticker addict, washi tape addict, stationery addict, K-pop, drama fan, Asian drama fan, a bookworm, a gamer of sorts, a collector, actually more of a hoarder, and welcome to my channel. So, also, I think the last pen haul video that I had was like 44 minutes long, so I don't know how long this video is gonna be. It might be that long too, so I suggest you pause the video now, grab some snack, or grab whatever it is that you want to do while you have me in the background, which is how sometimes I would normally watch these haul videos. And you can listen to me yammer on about pens and whatnot. So anyways, if you want to see what these pens look like on paper, then I will see you in the next clip. Okay, so the first thing that I have is this Sharpie Creative Markers. These are 12 water-based acrylic markers. And I've actually swatched out another set of these in a previous video, but like when I was watching that one, I did not know that I got the broad tip, which is this one right here. This time I got the brush tip, which is what I wanted in the first place. So I waited until they were on sale, because I think normally they're like 20 bucks or something like that, but I think I got this on sale a little bit cheaper than 20. Oh, bullet tip. That's what it's called. It's a bullet tip. So this one is the brush tip. And there are 12 colors. And I will show you what they look like. I did find some black paper. Good thing I was storing this in my bullet journal. So I can show you what it looks like on black paper. So this one is the bullet tip ones. And then we're going to swatch out the, what do you call this? The brush pens. So these ones, when I swatched them out, they did not bleed whatsoever. But I don't remember if I actually used other papers to do this. So we're going to try and do it in the other two types of paper that I have. So this one is just a plain Happy Planner paper. The paper is a little bit thicker. It's thicker than computer paper. Let me see. We'll try it out with regular printer paper too, to see how they deal with the ghosting and all that stuff. But anyways, so it says pop sunlight and dark surfaces, and then no priming needed, colors layer without blending, boldly marks on paper, metal, wood, ceramic, glass, rock, and canvas, water resistant and fade resistant. I've never tried those before. It says no bleed through, but what do you call this? Shake before use and store markers horizontally. I need to find a different way to store my markers then, because I think I have the other set stored vertically, and that's not gonna be good. But anyways, let's open this up. Well, that didn't really work, did it? And there you go. And excuse my nails, they are not in the prettiest order anymore. I don't know why. Nail polish does not really last on my nails for too long. They tend to kind of like find a way to like chip and break half the time. So, okay, so these are, let me write it down. So these are the Sharpie Creative Markers. Water-based. What did I say they were? Water-based acrylic. Oh god, I think I need a new pen for this. Oh no! I have a ton of pens. Okay. So these are the brush tip. So I am gonna use one of these papers. And then I'm just gonna tape them to my pen thingy later. And it's not gonna be straight because I cannot write straight. Okay. So let us try and do this. So I'm not gonna, it says no priming needed, so we're just gonna start swatching them. So these ones, they don't ghost. I don't think you can see anything. Let me show you what they look like on dark paper. I think they're kind of like Posca pens, which I've never really used. I've heard of them. So that one is red, this one is sort of orange. Oh, I said I was going to try it on different papers, don't I? So these are sort of like paint markers, so do they smudge? Yeah, they do. I guess if you don't let them dry, they do smudge. Let me see. What did they look like on really thin paper? So this is my Hobonichi Cousin. And where is that piece? Here. So let's try out the red. So this is kind of like the thinnest paper that I own. I don't know if you can see it properly, but if you look in the back, it kind of has a little bit of ghosting. I probably wouldn't use this on my Hobonichi Cousin, but and it's probably gonna smudge because I think you need to wait for it to dry. They're not like regular pens where what do you call this, quick drying and stuff like that, because they are sort of like paint. So that is on my Hobonichi Cousin, which is the thinnest paper that I own. And then we're gonna try them out on my bullet journal. So my bullet journal, I believe this is I need to remember to write it down. 120 GSM. I did remember to write it down. So this is 120 GSM, which is kind of like I think a lot of the bullet journals nowadays are like 160. So this is 120, which is not the thickest. And yeah, it is smudge because I did not let it dry. But oh, it does not ghost it that much at all. This would be good in my bullet journal. That is cool. Because that is one of the darkest colors that I have on this set. But we'll try it out with the black one in a little bit when I get to the black one. But let's continue on with the swatching. So I think a lot of these would probably look better on the dark paper. That's yellow. There are 12. This is green. This one is, I don't know what color this is. I want to say it's like teal or something. So they say it's good for layering, but I'm not really that confident with my layering game, so I don't think I'm gonna try it this time. And I think they came out with new sets of these. I think there's like a neutral palette, which I don't have yet in my collection. I'll probably try and get it later. Oh, forgot my squiggle. I forgot to show you what the pens look like. They look like this. So you do have the brush tip thing over here. So if you compare it to the bullet point, they have different icons. So that's how you can tell which one is which. And then this one is kind of like blue. I've been wanting to try these out on other stuff like metal. I got like this metal car from I think one of the Pride Decor last year, not this year, but last year. It came with the Pride bird from Target came with a metal car, and I wanted to try it out in that metal car, but I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna try and see if my sister wants to try these out. They do look better on the dark paper, I think. Maybe this is just like a really, really white paper. And I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I'm not even on the camera anymore. I'm sorry. I'll do a close-up of it in a little bit. This one would show up pretty well on the dark paper, but it's not going to show up much here. It'll just look like I covered, what do you call this? I used correction tape on the page. That's the white one. And this one looks like it's silver or gray. And this one is the black one. I am not doing a good job of showing off these pens, am I? I am so sorry. Maybe I'll get better when we get to the later part. But okay, so this is the darkest pigment. So let's try it out on my cousin to see how it looks. Okay, I don't think it stained the next page, but well, I'm not even showing you what I'm writing on. Ooh, this is juicy. Probably not gonna need to let it dry out for a little bit. Can you see how wet that pigment looks? Yikes. Oh no. Did it get on my planner? I hope not. Yeah, that is really, really wet. Is this still wet? No, this one is dry. Nah, not as dry as I thought it would be. But this is what they look like on colored paper. And then this is what they look like on the regular paper. I don't know if I'm showing it properly. They're not shimmery. It's not a shimmery pen, but there's that one. It's still wet. Oh my gosh. Can I dab it? I just want to see if it's gonna ghost. Oh yeah. It did not bleed through, but it does ghost a lot. Might keep this one for now in there. And then this one, we can try it out in this. Where's the black one? Lord, I'm not even on the camera. If you can only see the mess that I have here. And then you look in the back, barely any ghosting. So this is 120 GSM. It does not ghost on 120. But you do need to make sure that it's dry before you close your notebook. Otherwise, it's going to probably leave a mark on the opposite page. So I'm going to just leave this here and close my notebook. Okay, so that is the Sharpie Creative Markers water-based acrylic. and that is the brush tip. Like I said, I'm gonna try and see if I can use this weekend. I'm gonna try and see if my sister wants to use them this weekend. I'm not sure which set I'm gonna take, but we'll see. Okay, so I am gonna try and write on the next page for the other pens. So the next pen that we are gonna test, I'm sorry, I'm so not coordinated right now. I think I'll try some of these smaller sets before we get to the G2s. So this is the Sharpie S-Gel. You can see that I got it on sale. It's normally $4.99. It was $2.49 at Target. So these are 0.7 millimeter gel pens. And they're different colors. I don't know if you can see. There's different colors right here. So there's 4 of them. It says no smear, no bleed. It's got a contoured rubber grip. Vivid writing. I don't normally, what do you call this? I tend not to use the 0.7s because I think the nib is too thick for me. I like 0.5 and I like 0.38 because I kind of do write small when I'm doing, when I'm writing anything. So I tend to not use the 0.7. But my husband likes the 0.7 millimeter thickness, so he might want these. I'm not sure. But this is what they look like. So you see, this is the color of the ink. There's the 0.7, and this is the Sharpie S-Gel. Oh, we're going to be like taking these things off. I'm going to need the trash bin somewhere. So I'm going to have a lot of these balls rolling around. I'm going to take those out. I know it's meant to like kind of like protect the pen so that you know that the pen is not used or something, but it's also a pain in the butt to take off for some reason. These things. Ooh. My nails are atrocious. Okay, so these are the Sharpie S-Gel. So let's try it out. So this one is the Sharpie S-Gel 0.7. 0.7. Darn it. Yeah, 0.7 millimeters. So you just kind of like do this, do a square, color it, and then do this. It says no smear, but normally, I forgot how long you have to wait before you can try and smear it. So let's see if me looking around for stuff is gonna be enough time. So let's try it out. So this is what it looks like if I do it this way. I don't think it's smeared. Let's try it out on the Hobonichi Cousin. I'm not gonna try all the colors. I'm just gonna try like one pen per color. Oh, I forgot. I didn't show you like if it ghosted or not. I don't think this one ghosts, no. This one, let me see if it'll smear. No, I don't think it did. Does it ghost? Yeah, it does. So I'm not gonna use this on my Hobonichi Cousin just because when you write and it's ghosting on the opposite side, you tend to not be able to write, I don't know, properly. This is the 120 GSM. So that's what it looks like. Does it smear? Nope, did not smear. Will it ghost? No, not really. There's no ghosting. You can kind of see that this is where I wrote. No ghosting. So that's good. I can use those for the bullet journal. So let's swatch out all the other colors. So this is the one that I tried out, which is kind of like a brown color, I think. This one is a different color. Or is this the same one? I think this is a different one. And this is a different one. And then the other one, I don't really know what these colors are. Okay, let me show you what these colors are. So this is what they look like. So this one looks like kind of like a purplish color. This one looks like a little bit more silver. This one looks like darker bluish green, and this one looks green. So those are what it feels like. Writing wise, I think they're okay. They're not smooth. I kind of like it when the pen that I use writes smoothly, but they're okay. Yeah, I think they'll be fine. So let's try this one. This one is the big 4-color pen. I think I have one already open somewhere, but I don't know where. My husband loves these 4-color pens. He's got like a bunch of them in different colors. So these ones are like writes pink, purple, turquoise, and lime green. Okay, maybe we'll write that down. But this is the big 4-color. I just use this one. Oh boy. The big 4-color pen. This one doesn't really say, it just says medium. So it doesn't say whatchamacallit, what the tips are. So this one is the pink one. And then there's purple. This one writes a little bit smoother than the S-Gel. Green, lime green. And then turquoise. I do like the color of the barrel. I like this sort of like pink, purple, pastel color. I like these two barrels. So this is what the inks look like. I think they're the same. They're probably 0.7 millimeters, or maybe 0.5. But that's what the big 4-color pen looks like. Let's try it out on the bullet journal. Oh, of course, this one is not going to ghost, for sure. Yeah, there's no ghosting whatsoever. And it doesn't ghost in this one either. See, there's nothing. And then for this one, This one ghosts a little bit, but not a lot. It's right there. But yeah, I probably still won't use it on my planner. So like what I use on this one is the Uni 0.38 pen that I normally get from Hobonichi, and it does ghost, but it's okay for me. I don't really care. But yeah, so like these ones, they're okay. I'll use them for every day, but probably not for journaling and stuff like that. Lord have mercy. If you see the mess around me right now, I have a bigger desk, but it's still... Oh my goodness. Okay, so the next type of pen that we have is this one is the Uni 1 gel pen. And this one is 0.7 millimeters. So I have 5 colors here. So there's sky blue, baby pink, violet, orange, and lime. It says dark crisp lines, modern seamless grip, strong spring-loaded clip, protects against water, fading, and fraud. It doesn't say that it's no smear. So this thing might smear. I like the body though. So you said Uniball 1.7. So the pen that I use for my planner is like a Uniball 0.38 multicolor pen. So let's try this out. We're gonna do this. Oh Lord, we gotta take away the stuff on the edge of it. So let me do that quickly. Seriously? I think this is gonna be a theme. Okay. It's a little bit scratchy, but maybe that's the rubber thingy at the bottom. I'm just gonna swatch out all the colors, and then we're gonna try one of them out on the other papers. Yeah, it's a little bit scratchy with the writing, which I am not a big fan of. I like smooth writing. These are my opinions, by the way. You might love this pen, and I'm not dissing your pen. I'm just saying that if it was like for my preference, I normally like the smooth writing pens more. So these are the colors that I got. So there's orange, blue, pink, green, and purple. Does it ghost? No, not really. You don't see anything in the back. Does it smear? Where's my paper towel? Because I don't want to use my fingers for this. No, it did not smear. Maybe I didn't, what do you call this? I waited long enough for it. This one is a little bit of a smooth paper, so it might smear on this one. But we can try it out. So this one is the Hobonichi Cousin. And it writes smoothly on Hobonichi paper. Maybe it's just a different paper. Does it ghost? Because this is a gel pen. Yes, it does. You kind of see it there. Does it smear? That's one thing. It's like the smearing part. No, didn't really smear on the Hobonichi paper. So Hobonichi paper, it is sort of like really smooth paper, so sometimes they do smear or the ink doesn't dry fast enough on it. So you have to be careful with these pens. Gel pens mostly. So this is the bullet journal 120 GSM. No, doesn't really ghost. Does it smear? No, doesn't smear. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So those are the Uni 1 pens. Good golly, Miss Molly, I have too much stuff on my table. Anybody do this? Anybody have like this thing? It doesn't really help that my camera is right in front of me. So if I knock you guys over, that's kind of the reason. Okay, so that's the Uni 1. The next one we have is the Pentel Energel RTX. So liquid gel pen. This one is another 0.7 millimeters. These are the colors you can get for this set. It says quick dry, no smear, smoothest writing ink. Durable metal clip, liquid gel inks, no left-handed writers love it. I am right-handed, so we'll see. I can't relate to that part. I love the pretty barrel though, the nice shiny barrel for this one. Okay. Do we need to deball this? Yes, we do. Good Lord. Oops. Told you I was gonna knock you off sooner or later. Let me see. So this one is the Pentel Energel RTX 0.7. So I have 6 of these. So let's try them out. Oh, gotta deball them. That sounds so wrong, but that's what I'm calling them. Oi. I'm always afraid I'm going to break the pen whenever I do this. That's why I kind of hate these. But I guess, like I said, it is to protect the pen so you don't damage the nib or something like that during transport or whatever. Okay, so this is what the body looks like. You can kind of see the ink through the barrel. There's like this rubber grippy thing. I did not do this with the other pens, so I'm sorry. It says metal tip 0.7. So let's try them out. Oh, it does write smooth. I do like that. Oops, I'm not showing it. Sorry. Sometimes I tend to like concentrate on what I'm doing and I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. So I am sorry about that. Oops. Okay. So this is what they look like. It says no smear, so let's try it out. Nope, it did not smear. Did it ghost? It did not. Huh, cool. Let's try it out on a different paper. So let's try a different color. This is my cousin. Hobonichi cousin, not my real cousin. So that is what it looks like on this type of paper. Does it smear? No, it does not smear. Does it ghost? Probably. Yeah, it does ghost. It doesn't bleed through, but it does ghost a lot. So if you don't mind the ghosting part, you can probably use this on a planner this thin. I am just not a big fan of like a lot of ghosting. Like I said, my stuff, it does ghost, but I don't care. But I don't know about this much ghosting. So let's try it out on this paper now. This one is a little bit of a smoother paper, so we'll see if this one smears. No, does not smear. And that was like as soon as I wrote it. Does it ghost? Probably not. Little bit, not a lot. Still doable for bullet journal. That does write smoothly, so I do like that part. Okay, so that's the Pentel Energel RTX. Okay, the next ones we have is these ones. My husband saw these and I was like, ooh, I like these. So I got 3 sets of the Pilot G2 pens. These are 0.7 and they're assorted in different colors. So these ones are assorted purples. This one is assorted blues. This one is assorted pinks. I probably will be the one using the pink, and my husband will probably be using these two. So let's try them out. Can I use this part? I think so. Yeah, we'll just use this one. So this one is the Pilot G2. These ones actually have like the color names on the back, I think. Yeah. So that is kind of good. Yeah, I just have to look it up. It says, so this one says, the colors of productivity. Color psychology says shades of blue can increase your productivity. Huh. Interesting. I just noticed that one. It says here, colors of productivity. So shades of blue can increase your productivity. There's super smooth, quick drying, comfortable rubber grip, refillable if you want. I probably will not refill them. And most of the time I have so much pens that I don't really need to refill, because they tend to start kind of like still work after years of having them in my collection. Okay, I don't want to destroy the color names of it, so I will try and not do that. And I'll try not to mess up the order. Said I was gonna try not to mess up the order. So this one, it says, so this one is Pilot G2 0.7. This one is the colors of productivity. Okay, I am in camera. So these ones are the blues. So the first one we have to try out is the navy blue. Okay, this one doesn't have the rubber thingies. So this one is navy blue. This one is a little rough. Not really a big fan of this one. And then we have regular blue. And then we have turquoise. And then periwinkle. And then pastel blue. Oh, this one has this thing. Huh, the other ones didn't have it. And it wasn't really an open package, so weird. That's random. So this one is pastel. Okay. So these are the colors up close. Will it smear? No. Let's try it out on this paper. So I'm just gonna try out one color. So we'll try the navy, the darkest one, and see if it's gonna smear or well, does it bleed through? Yeah. Or ghost, not bleed, ghost. It says quick drying, so does it smudge? It does not. I don't think you can, I don't know if you can see it, but it does not smudge. Let's try it out in this one. Does it ghost? It's kinda. Does it smudge? It does not. Oh, that is nice. But like I said, it's kind of like a little bit rough. Rougher than the Energel. Okay. So this one is the colors of creativity. So it says, so color psychology says shades of purple can boost your creativity. So we're going to try it out. So this one is the colors of creativity. And these ones are the purples. So you have iris blue, grape, purple, metallic purple, and pastel purple. So the pastel ones are probably going to be my pens. My husband is probably going to take the darker color ones. But we'll see. Oh, this one has the balls in it. I just realized that you can kind of see. Well, some of them do, some of them don't. That's sort of weird. This is an unopened package, but for some reason. So I'm not gonna, these ones I'm not gonna swatch on the other two papers. I'm just gonna swatch out the colors on this one. Okay, so we're just gonna start with iris blue. See, this one doesn't have the ball thingy, but the last two does have it. So this one says iris blue. And then there's grape. And then we have purple. I think this is one of my husband's favorite colors, is the purple one. Or at least this is the one that we have a ton of. When we used to have like a, what do you call this? The Pop Shelf. Pop Shelf was selling like these pens like separately, like different colors. So you don't have to buy the set, you can just buy them individually. My husband loved that place. But then it closed down, turned into Dollar General. There's still some pop shelf in this area. It's just a little bit further away. So metallic purple, and then the last one is pastel. So the last two, the metallic purple and the pastel one, have like the rubber ball thingies. Okay, I'll show you the colors up close. The metallic one, you can kind of see that it's metallic. I don't think the blues have a metallic version, but the purple has a metallic version, and you can kind of see it. And I think they still probably don't smudge. Nope, well, no, this one sort of smudged. Well, did it? Kinda, maybe? Or is that the indent? I can't really tell. No, I think that's just the indent on the paper, maybe. But that's the colors of creativity. And then the last one we have is the colors of optimism. So pink. Color psychology says shades of pink can positively impact your mood. So we have pink, rose pink, metallic pink, salmon pink, and blush pink. I wonder if they have other colors. I need to double check with Target and see if they have the other colors. But these are the ones that we found that one time we were shopping. So these are the ones that we got. So the colors of optimism. If you can kind of see the mess that I have. Okay, so we are gonna try and do this without messing up the order. Good thing my nails are shot already. This is kind of hard to break. Where'd my scissors go? My scissors. I call them skizzers. I don't know why. I don't know if I heard that from somebody else, but apparently that's what I call scissors now. Skizzers. Ugh. Okay. So we start with pink. And these ones you can kind of see only one of them has the rubber ball thingy. Maybe it's to protect the ink during transport. I don't know. So this one is regular pink. This one is rose pink. This one, the one with the ball, is the metallic pink. Then there's salmon. And then there is blush pink. Okay, so these are the pink colors. You can kind of see the metallic pink, the shininess of it. And I think those are all the pens that I have, and it is almost an hour type of video, so I'm sorry if you had to listen to me talk about pens for 50 minutes, but more than 50 minutes. But those are the pens that I have for the second, this is the second haul for pen haul for 2025. Let me know in the comment section below which one is your favorite. Do you have a favorite type of pen that you use every day? Let me know and I'll see if I've ever tried it and I can try it out on a future video. I do have like a ton of pens already, so I might have tried your pen. But if you have any recommendations for pens, let me know in the comment section below. I love the colors of the pens, but I think the ones that I really like writing with the most is gonna have to be the Pentel Energel RTX. Let me double check. Oh, we forgot to test it out on the printer paper. So this is regular printer paper. Let me try it out. Try out all the pens. So these are the creative markers. Does it ghost? Yeah, and it bleeds through. But it is a paint pen. The Sharpie S-Gel. Which one is this? Sharpie. Oh, S-Gel. And then the Bic 4-color. The Uni Gel pen. Try different colors. Pentel Energel. And the Pilot G2. Okay. Do these smudge. Oh, ghosting first. Yep, they all ghost. But they are like gel pens. Do they smudge? No, not really. And I think the paint pen actually dried pretty quickly on regular printer paper. They don't smudge. So those are all the pens on regular printer paper. And like I said, let me know in the comment section below which one is your favorite. I think, like I said, I think the ones that I really like writing with the most is the RTX, the Pentel Energel RTX. They're a little bit smoother. And then up next, I think, would probably be the G2. And then the Uni 1. Well, kind of scratchy still. The S-Gel. This is probably the scratchiest. And then this one. Yeah, I think the smoothest writing pen for me would be this one. Pentel Energel RTX. I think this is the one that I would probably use the most if it was up to me. But let me know in the comment section below which one would be your favorite type of pen. What do you look for in a pen? I love multicolor inks. The problem is, like, if they're all like separate pens like this, I probably won't tend to use them. But if they're in a multi-pen thing, I probably will use them more. But yeah, let me know. Do you like pens as much as we do? I will link the last haul video that I have in the description box below. And I think I made a playlist for pens. I'm not really sure, but if I do, I will also link it in the description below. But let me know in the comment section below. What are your favorite type of pens? Would you try any of these pens? And that is it. If you stayed with me for like almost an hour just listening to me talk about pens, thank you so much for watching and clicking my video. If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to my channel. You do not want to see the mess I have on top of my desk right now. But anyways, that is it for this whole video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys!